Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, were you telling me back again for another one? Footy Talk settings. Man are saying it's deadline day, even though it's not deadline day. Lewis, what are you saying?
Yo, apologies for the lateness for the chat because it's on me. I woke up a bit late, but I'll be so real. I saw the news and I wanted to go back to bed. I won't even front. I wanted to just go straight back to bed. I wanted to do airplane mode, all of that. Because the news is
Bro, just run us
fucking
the money for
weak, mate.
Garnacho, man. Just put the fries in the bag, man. You know,
Bro,
what
we're
I'm
not
saying?
getting Garnacho though. We're getting Gittens.
Bro, them man are asking for big dough.
Send
for
them
Gittens.
over to North London, bro.
I don't know. They're asking for big dough for Gittens, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So
They're asking for less than what you lot are asking.
though they're asking for less than 40 mil, 45 mil.
I thought you lot asking like what, 50, 60?
Nah, we know we're not getting 50, 60 mil for Garnacho, boy. I think that's paper talk, bro. I reckon we'll take 40 mil for Garnacho still. I'm not gonna lie.
If we don't get Gittens, then oh shit. Then I'll really start thinking we're looking at Garnacho because I think he's the number 2, but I don't think we're gonna end up with him. I really don't. I really
Boy,
don't.
it's
Still not now.
crazy. They're saying your goalkeeper deal's off. Now they're saying you never really wanted him anyway. What the hell's going on at Chelsea, bro?
Don't get me started on those briefings. They're driving me nuts, bro. We literally got briefings the week before that said he wants a new goalkeeper, and then like, oh, but he didn't want Mignon. Shut up, man. I'm not even listening to that bullshit. Fuck off.
So what's happened?
Absolutely. We're just not paying the money. That's it. Now I don't know if it's gonna like drag through past the Club World Cup deadline. I hope that's the case, but I don't believe that, because all we've heard is that we're either going to get it done by tomorrow or we're not going to do it. So I think Mignon's done now. Gittens isn't done. We like everything we heard was that it was going to carry on past the deadline. We didn't need him before Tuesday. So that one will just keep going. I don't know about Mignon. I think that's done, but that's the bigger problem for me, because I wanted Mignon in like at any point before the end of this transfer window. But here we are. That one's over. And it's just fucking
crazy,
annoying.
Man, they're saying deals off. I thought that was pretty much done. Like, I know there was talk of the new manager coming in and perhaps talking him into staying, but them man was saying he had his heart set on Chelsea and all these other things. I thought, you know what, Chelsea are being ruthless now, and now you're basically saying you're happy with the keepers that you have.
Even though that we heard a week ago that the manager isn't happy with the keepers that we have, but yeah,
definitely. Someone's telling Porkies, mate. Someone's telling Porkies. I can't lie, but it just looks like either there's a disconnect between your recruitment and your manager, or your directors are just all over the place, bro. Like, I don't know which one it is, man, but the two opposite briefings in the space of 7 days.
Yep. And the ones that we've heard today, apparently they both dropped at the same time. So that sounds to me like a very obvious briefing. All I'm saying is I believe what came out first.
I hear it.
Because like that also came from Fabrizio, while the other two didn't come from Fabrizio. Maresca wants a new goalkeeper. He doesn't trust the ones that he has for next season. He wants a goalkeeper with better distribution. And this one's not gone through. And it's disappointing. It's fucking disappointing.
Yeah, no, I hear it,
This
man.
is a big ass level raiser for us. Experience, one of the best goalkeepers of the last 5 years. Could play out the back. Proven. All of the intangibles and like the tangible stats that you would want to see in a goalkeeper. But here we are. Look, at least we got Petrovic, but I said, like, if there's a badder bitch in a room, I want the badder bitch.
I hear it.
He's right there and he fumbled it.
Yeah, no, it's nasty work, man. It's nasty work, bro. Like, I can't lie, bro. Seeing this, that makes me feel better about our window. Obviously, we have the deals, like the ink's not dried. We ain't signed these guys yet, guys. But bro, like, even this man saying is the Mbomo deal done, bro. Listen, that's done, bro. Like, it's minor details now. Like I said yesterday, they're trying to negotiate. Man United are trying to negotiate a lower upfront fee. The overall fees have been agreed from what they're saying. And it's just that we're trying to pay less upfront because we're trying to be more economical with our spending, so we can get all the players in that we want. And we want to be able to do these deals and get them over the line even before we sell players, because we are going to sell players. So I'm not really worried about that, bro, to be honest. I think that one and the Gyökeres deal, those are deals that happen. I'm not really worried about that.
I heard you wanted like daily talks over Gyökeres.
Yeah, they were saying that basically the manager's just keeping him in the loop about what's going on, and him and the manager are speaking regularly. That's it. And United have just been told to be kept informed about any offers for him or something like that. But I believe the deal gets done, but we need to get some sales out the way. So I think they're just trying to basically stay in touch with these men to let them know, yo, like, we still want to sign him in it. We just don't have the funds to do that at the moment. We're trying to get this Mbomo deal done.
So you're gonna make some sales, try and raise the funds, and then go back in for him.
Yeah, because it's only what 55 million like pounds or something. It's not a crazy amount. Do you know what I mean? But with Cunha and Mbomo, it just that's going to be us basically exhausting all of our funds before we can sell. Because they said we had like 125 before we could sell, and both of them are like Cunha was 62.5, and technically Mbeumo's going to be like 60 odd. That's the 125 million gone. So yeah, we need to sell, but we knew we needed to sell. So I'm not really worried. Man said it's funny.
Look at the way he's structuring the amount of players you need to get out. I hear it.
Exactly, for 50 million after scoring 80 goals, and not one club other than United interested. United fans want him to. Don't see the major red flags at all. I wouldn't say that nobody wants him. I would just say that he's gonna be expensive. You need to understand, Arsenal want him, but Arsenal are not gonna pay the transfer fee and the wages. Like, they can't, innit? They actually can't. So it's just one of them.
A lot more clubs now as well are starting to look at players with more resale value too.
Exactly. That, but it's been going that way for a while. It's been going that way for a while. That's your whole. That's almost your whole strategy.
Oh yeah, that's us to a T, innit?
Yeah,
but I think more
players,
clubs are now starting to do it too.
Young players resale value and low wages. Do you know what I'm saying? The higher the wages are, the harder it is to move players on, and that's United's biggest problem, is that we've had players on big wages that have been hard to move on. Rashford being one of them, Anthony being one of them, Sancho being one of them. That's why Sancho again has been sent back to Man United, because of his wages. It's not because of his ability as a footballer. So this is what happens when you put players on big wages. You almost run the risk of not being able to move them on if it doesn't work out. So it's a big risk. It's a big risk. So it's just one of them ones where I believe that Gyökeres's age and the salary that he'll require means that he's less attractive. He's less attractive to certain teams, and also there's not a lot of teams that need a number 9. Not like that. Like, you lot have chosen Delap. Delap's on way less wages, and he's younger. Do you know what I mean? 30 million. So almost half what Gyökeres is going to cost, and he'll be on half the wages as well. Arsenal can't afford him. Who else is there? Like, that's it. Barca got Lewandowski. Bayern got Kane. So yeah, Juventus are interested, but they can't afford him. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, they won't be able to afford him.
Yeah, like, they can't afford him, bro.
Let's not go into competition with you for him either.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. All these Arsenal fans say no one wants Gyökeres. You man were the same
idiot screaming out my window.
Yeah, nowhere. These Arsenal man were the same man screaming last season like they had the deal wrapped up, and now they don't want him no more because they want Sesko, who's not better than him. You know them, man. Like, let's be real.
Who's that? Is that the groomers?
Yeah, bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. These Arsenal men are now going on, yeah. Like, they don't want Gyökeres when, bro, like, these men were doing Gyökeres here we go,
9 and all that.
Yeah, they were doing the Gyökeres in Arsenal shirts and all of that. That's what they were doing.
They're on back again saying like Glock 9 was their catchphrase.
Bro, listen, it's beautiful, isn't it? Like, the reality is, yeah, it's a situation where there's not many teams, yeah, that can afford to bring him in, yeah, for the wages and the transfer fee. There's not a lot. That's the reality. And also, there's not a lot of teams that need him for what he's gonna cost, which is good for us because it means we got a free run at him. I'm not complaining. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining. But the bottom line is, yeah, whether anyone likes it or not, because we have Ruben Amorim, we were always going to be the favorites for Gyökeres. We literally got linked with him the day that Amorim touched down at Man United. So it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's not about, bro, do you not understand how money works, bro? It's not about that. Sesko is going to be on half the wages that Gyökeres is on. Gyökeres is probably going to be on 200 minimum. You man have got Kai Havertz on like 260 something, or maybe more than that. And you got Jesus on, and you got Jesus on a 260 something. Your wage bill's a mess, bruv.
Don't forget, you know Martinelli's on 180.
Bruv, not only is Arsenal's wage bill a mess here, but they're not getting rid of any big earners, bro. Whereas when you look at Man United, Anthony's a big earner, he'll be gone. Rashford's a big earner, he'll be gone. Sancho's a big earner, he'll be gone. Once we get rid of these players, it takes our wage bill down to 6th in the league or something like that. So we can afford to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? We can afford to replace the wages.
When they renew Saka and Saliba.
Precisely. Yeah, good point. I didn't even remember that.
Because I've been saying for years, they're gonna look at Havertz and Jesus in negotiations and say, I'm better than them. Give me more. Or they leave at the end.
That's it.
If
So,
Gabriel
yeah.
didn't negotiate himself more money than Havertz, then he needs to sack his agent immediately.
This is it. So really, it's one of them situations where you look at it, yeah. Listen, I'm not Gyökeres's biggest fan. I think that the numbers don't tell the full story about the player. But one thing I do know is when that ball drops to him in a box, more often than not, it ends up in the back of the fucking net, innit? That's all that matters. Do you know what I mean? That's all that matters. I'll be honest. So, yeah, and Sesko's already on more money than Gyökeres, but he's younger, so he'll take less. Gyökeres needs to make the big money now because he's 27. This is his final big contract, so he's gonna want a massive pay hike. He's not taking less than 200. And if you're going to Arsenal and you're looking at Havertz on 260 or 280, you got to pay me 300 now. You have to, because I'm not getting paid less than Kai Havertz. That's crazy work. So
you hear a lot. You hear the source as well saying, regardless of what happens, Havertz will be starting.
Yeah.
Why the hell would someone like Gyökeres join and just be like, all right, cool, I'll sit on the bench and prove myself with 20 minutes or something like that?
I hear it. No, I hear it, bro. So, like, you just got to look at the logistics. He's not a viable option for Arsenal. He's just not, which means United have a free run at him. We do get Gyökeres. We still need a midfielder and a goalkeeper and a left wing back in my opinion. We can get these all done if we get rid of the players, but we've got more things to move on. Garnacho being one of them. Chelsea, do us a favor, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like Gittens. Come on, bro. He's just Garnacho anyway, with no Prem experience. You might as well get the real deal, mate.
Hell no. Hell no. Send him over to Arsenal, bro. I do not want Garnacho or his brother stinking up my club. I'm good.
Nah, bro, get the real deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Garnacho. You know what I'm saying? You need to get the authentic one instead of the knockoff one.
You got like 4 or 5 other suitors looking at him. Why are you trying to flog him off to me?
Nah, Chelsea need to get him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You man have got your
You don't
Champions
think it would be
League
more funnier sending him over to Arsenal? Martinelli and Garnacho on the left. Leave him over there.
I feel like they need to take Rashford. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like they need to take Rashford and pay those wages, bro. I think Rashford suits Arsenal better than Garnacho still. I think Garnacho suits you lot, bro, to replace Mudryk, bro.
I can't believe this because this is tiered banter as well. We're bringing fucking wage structures into this. Man's throwing Rashford to Arsenal because he's got the tapped wage and he's just sending us Garnacho. This is
that's it, bro. Garnacho's only on, I think, 40K or something. So he fits your wage structure perfectly.
Yeah, we ain't getting him. You can flog that brother straight off to Villa or to Napoli or to I don't care. You can send him off to fucking Mars for all I give a shit. He won't be wearing my shirt. You will not be wearing my shirt.
Nah, I hear it, man.
On that, like, I know Gittens ain't exactly like much better. I think he's a better dribbler regardless, but I don't think he gives me much. Yeah, I don't think,
it's not
think he gives me. Yeah, I know, like low bar and everything, but that proves the point of which one I'd prefer. At least I'm getting that from wide areas from Gittens. I'm not getting anything else from Garnacho other than just headaches whenever he don't play more than 2 games in a row. Run me Gittens is what it is. Like, I'm not going to pretend this brother's amazing or anything, but I'd rather that than Garnacho. I'd rather that.
Yep.
Less problems off the pitch. Still got a high ceiling. Will come with a lower price tag. I won't have United fans in my mentions whenever he drops a disaster class or misses a big chance, because Garnacho would miss about 50 of them, and he'd be very easy to slander. Yeah, just you get me Gittens if that's gonna be the one that we go for. Whatever. He ain't anything great or anything. He's just like Noni on the left, but whatever. Just like Noni has a ceiling, I guess Gittens has a ceiling, and that's our thing. So
it'll be interesting. How are the players that you've been linked with, though? Like, none of them are really needle movers, bruv.
Nah, Mignon looked like he was the needle mover.
Yeah,
that's why, like, this is just frustrating. And if it was a case of, okay, we're just not getting him in for the Club World Cup deadline, but we're still looking at him, I'd be like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't need him to win me the group stage. If I do, why am I even in this competition? But
is that what this stupid deadline thing is? The Club World Cup deadline? But if we're not in it, then why the fuck does that Why can we not continue to make transfers? What's the point of this window closing and opening?
It makes no sense. The window literally reopens in 6 days.
Yeah, like what's
and
this
then you can still register players for the knockout rounds. It's like, just leave it open.
Yeah.
What's the point of a 6-day close? For what?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Man said because it'd be unfair on other teams. So, bro, listen, just because your team's playing in a tournament,
not register them for the group stage.
Bruv, just because your team's playing in a tournament, it doesn't mean that you can't still negotiate with players. And do you know what I mean? Like what? Man are going on like the DOF's playing football, blood. The DOF ain't playing ball, bro. That bro.
Yeah, you just can't confirm the transfer.
Yeah, sit at your desk. Like it doesn't change much.
And I say it would be unfair on other teams. You can still keep the window going and have it closed for registering teams for the club players for the Club World Cup. Then reopen the registry period after the group stage.
Fact.
The end.
What did you make of the Sancho situation anyway? Like, obviously, if you end up with Gittens, that's a downgrade on Sancho. So it's like, obviously, it's a different profile than that, but it's spooky, bro. Like, it's real spooky. I didn't expect him to leave Chelsea. I'll be real.
Neither did I, but like I think it just came down to wages, and what we were offering was too low to what he had at United, so he didn't really want to take the plunge, which is fair enough. I can't tell someone to lower their wages, so it is what it is. Now, in terms of Gittens, like, it's just indifference from me. Maybe the ceiling's higher, maybe it isn't. I will find out. It's not fuss. Because with Sancho anyway, like, I liked him at Chelsea, but he also wasn't that consistent enough for me to just say, yeah, we have to keep him under any costs. If we get rid of him, it's a disgrace. It's just, we get rid of him, we bring in Gittens. All right, I hope it works. I hope it works.
I hear it. Yeah,
like a lot of these players, it's just you look at the ceiling, you look at what they could be, and then because they're not proven, I can't like rip them and say that they're a terrible transfer. So I have to say they might not be like ready for us yet. They might not. That's it. That's all I know. That's all we know of a lot of these transfers. Yeah. That's why for Mignon, I'm annoyed because I know that he would be a level raiser. He's proven. He's the difference. But a lot of the players that we bring in, they're not proven, so you're just kind of like guessing. But when you're guessing, that's why I don't really come onto streams with those signings like with that sort of energy. Because like that, you can't have energy for players who ain't shown you anything to give you energy. There's a reason why certain transfers give you transfer dopamine and you get gassed off that. We don't really have that no more.
Yeah.
Because like our fucking methods are a bit different now. I'm not even saying it's a problem like that. If it works out, it works out really well. It's just you have to look at it from both sides.
Yeah,
positives and negatives. That's all you can do.
It's true. You know what I mean? Hey, big up everyone inside. Man said United are posting interest. Bro, we keep getting linked with Semenyo. Bro, I can't see Semenyo in this team unless as a wingback. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't. Do you know what I mean? And obviously he's been linked with Tottenham. I think he would suit Tottenham. He would suit Thomas Frank. I don't know what Thomas Frank's going to do there. Like the one thing I do like about Thomas Frank is that he can play multiple systems. I assume he just keeps the same 4-2-3-1 at Spurs, but obviously we got a here we go from Fabrizio with Thomas Frank. How do you think he's going to do well? How do you think he's going to do at Tottenham? I think he'll do well, bro. I do.
Yeah, like I don't think he's going to do too bad. Like he's a lot more flexible than Ange, which already is an improvement because like it's not going to be just predictable to deal with. When he needs to be defensive, he'll be defensive. When he needs to play more on the front foot, he's capable of it. So, like, yeah, I think it'll be an improvement. And it's also very easy to say because you can't do much worse than 17th without sending Tottenham down. And I don't think Frank's doing that.
Yeah,
like Frank's at least shown with Brentford that he can stabilize a team and like get more out of players. Maybe he can do the same thing with Tottenham. But like, I don't think it's a bad transfer for them. Because like also Tottenham, I don't have to talk about is it a manager that's going to win them league titles? Because they ain't ever going to be anywhere near league titles. It's just, can he get you back into a top 4 race? Probably.
Yeah, I think that's what you got. That's why they would have brought him in, bro. I don't think realistically, the way that Spurs are run, they're never going to be in a title race because they're not ambitious enough. So it's finding a manager that can maximize the potential of the squad in it. And I think potentially they have some good players, and I think they will sign some good players. Getting that Champions League would have helped them a lot as well in terms of attracting some players, because they need all the things possible to offer these players, bro, because they're not the most attractive club in the league.
Yeah, but it's also like I'd say an ambition thing, but it's more like I think with Frank as well, there'll probably be an even bigger emphasis on him winning a trophy just based off like how harsh certain Tottenham fans see the Ange sacking as, because now he's like one of their best ever managers. He won them a trophy in spite of them finishing 17th and everything. If Thomas Frank can't replicate that, that's always going to be an asterisk on his name, because he's going to be compared to the last manager. We've been here enough times. Every manager is compared to the last one. And if you don't do what the last manager did, that's still going to be held against you.
Yeah, very true, man. No, very true, man. It's going to be interesting.
If we managed to win the Super Cup, fair play. You got rid of that in your first match.
Yep. No,
although I don't know if that's happening. Arguably, though, they have a bit more hope with Frank. Like, you play that Ange system against PSG, you're holding 8.
Yeah, easy work.
Yeah, like 8. At least this time they'll be a bit more defensively stable. They might make it a bit difficult for them.
Yeah.
And they're not PSG. They ain't got a team of like 35. I mean, they're not Inter. So, like, they'll actually be able to go against them a little bit in terms of like they'll be able to last longer. They'll be able to press them as well as them too, or at least a bit better than the likes of Inter, for example. So it should be a better matchup. It should be a much better matchup.
Yeah, I think he's going to make them harder to beat anyway, for sure.
You
know what I'm saying? So, and that's what they've been
never
needing
felt
anyway.
more comfortable about playing Tottenham than under Ange. Never.
Yeah. That's what they've been needing, innit? Because the main complaints that Tottenham fans have had is that they're too easy to play against. They can see too many chances. I think Frank remedies that. They probably score less goals, but then again, not necessarily, because Brentford scored a lot of goals as well, bro. I think Thomas Frank is a very well-balanced manager. A very well-balanced manager, because he's found a good balance between being hard to play against and actually scoring goals. Brentford scored a lot of goals.
Yeah, how many goals did they bag last season?
I think they will. I think they scored quite a few goals. I think they're one of the top scorers of the teams around.
Actually, because with Mbuemo and Wisa, they probably
they both got 15+ goals.
Okay, yeah, they got more goals than us last season.
See that?
Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and I think that's it. They're the 6th highest goal scorers in the league.
See that? Very well balanced.
6th highest goal scorers.
Very well balanced manager. So it's a good appointment, man. Do you know what I mean? I would have taken him at United for sure. But yeah, the game is the game. You look, let's get these lights up. 500 lights target. Big up my G to answer your question. Oh, you lot saw the CR7 fans gargling his nuts after he scored that tapping in the Nations League final, bro. I just been trolling these guys, man, online, because I just find it funny. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where, like, the Stan generation, yeah, these guys that are in love with him. I see one comment saying, "Oh, Rants, what's wrong with taking inspiration from his hard work and that?" Bro, I was like, bro, you man never seen the inside of a gym talking about taking inspiration, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? All these guys that are so-called taking inspiration, yeah, their fat ass has never been in the gym. They're sitting in their house, bro. Do you know what I mean? Rubbing one out, bro, and tweeting on X, bro. Get off your ass, touch pavement. Do you know what I mean? Go out, hit the gym, lose some weight, go get some gal blood. Do you know what I mean? That's what inspiration looks like, boy. Sitting there rubbing one out over a man in Speedos is not inspiration, bro. You know, like that. Like, man needs to stop this inspiration.
Inspiration shit. For what?
That's what I'm saying. What kind of inspiration are you taking, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no sense. Because CR7 is supposed to be the poster boy for hard work, yeah, and all these things. But then you got some fat weirdo in the crowd saying, "Oh, can I touch you, bro?" How about you get in the gym? You know them ones there. Like, this is what it is. If you're taking inspiration for him, yeah, lose some weight, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Is that real?
Bro, yeah, bro. There was a brer in the crowd standing there with a banner saying, "Can I touch you, bro?" Like, that's not inspiration. That's not inspiration. That's just fruity. That's what that is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you said, yeah, if all of these CR7 mutants, yeah, were in great shape, do you know what I'm saying? And they took real inspiration from him and decided they were going to lose weight. Do you know what I'm saying? And they were going to be in the gym every day and they were going to eat clean and all that. Cool. That's what inspiration looks like. But they're not. They're fat losers. So that's not inspiration. You're not taking inspiration, bro.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Gosh, I've seen the sign.
That's it, bro. Can I touch you? That's not inspiration, bro.
No, it's not even that. You're making it sound better. Cristiano, please let me touch you with a fucking love heart on it.
A grown man, you know.
First name and everything. Love heart on the side.
Bro, that's not inspiration, bro.
There's a little PS as well, but I can't read what it says on there. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually can't read what it says there, thank God.
This is what I'm trying to say. That's not inspiration, guys. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from someone if it means you're going to get off your ass and do something about it. Do you know what I mean? But sitting in your house fantasizing over somebody, yeah, whilst doing nothing in your life is not inspiration. It's just a bit weird. It's called obsession. That's not the same thing. Obsession and inspiration is not the same thing. You're obsessed with a guy.
That brother would definitely sit in the corner and let Ronaldo take 3 rounds with his missus.
This is crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? So I can't lie. When man are saying, "Oh, we'll take inspiration," that's not inspiration. You know, this is what it is. It's not inspiration. It's obsession. It's something else. It's infatuation, bro. It's weird, isn't it? You may need to stop that shit.
Yeah, like those signs. Leave it for the kids that want a shirt or something, man.
Yeah,
I was a little kid at the ground, like, "Hey, Ronaldo, can I have your shirt, please?" Whatever, man. Do your thing, bro.
Bro, it's weird.
Fucking a grown man in his 40s, 50s holding up a "please can I touch you" sign with a love heart on it. What the hell, mate?
Yeah, bro, it's weird. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like, these kind of things are unhealthy in general, bro. You shouldn't have no obsession with any celebrity or any bro. It's weird, like. Do you know what I'm saying?
Idolizing celebs as an adult is insane.
No, it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's actually nasty. You know what I mean? It shows like a lot of people are just mentally ill. Like the amount of people that will be online, yeah, arguing over someone else, you know, like Rants, I can't believe it. Your opinions on him are this, that, and it. Brother, why do you care, man? Why are you getting offended on the behalf of somebody that showers in his underpants on Instagram, bro? Like, why are you being offended on the behalf of this brother? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this brother literally got so much Botox in his face, yeah, man can't even sneeze, bro. And you're getting offended on the behalf of this guy. Nah, bro. It's not that deep, innit? These guys are weird. Do you know what I'm saying? Man is saying his story's inspiring.
Now, man.
Bro, his story's not inspiring. Like, brother, there's a million people with stories like that. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't get off your ass and do anything about it, it's not inspiration, bro. It's not inspiration. There's a million stories like that. Like what are we talking about? There's a million. You know the amount of footballers, yeah, that have come from working class environments and all them ones there that came up with no shoes on their foot, no food in their belly. That, bro, listen, it's a regular story in football. You know,
I've heard about like 50 of them coming from like players from South America or players coming from African countries and all of that.
That's what I'm trying to say, brother. I mean, come on, man. These stories you hear a million times. Like, there's nothing special about the story. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, like there wasn't enough food in our family, so my older brother didn't eat, yeah, so I could eat because I was the one that was gonna get the football contract. Ronaldinho. Like, bro, there's a million stories like this.
You just gotta ask the question. Okay, it inspired you, but inspired you to do what? And have you done it? Or are you
sit at home and rub one out? That's what's inspired you to do, because your life's still shit. You ain't done nothing. That's not inspiration.
It inspired you to get like a couple goosebumps off a Ronaldo comp.
It's weird. you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, Rants, like, oh, they'll be like, oh, Ronaldo, you really inspired me to do what? You're still fat. You're still lazy. You're still broke. What did it inspire you to do? Nothing. It inspired you to
If
be
it
in
inspired you and
Instagram
you
comment.
actually did something and you're actually in the process of doing something, I'd be like, fair play, innit? But like 9 times out of 10, it ain't the case.
Bro, I ain't seen one comment in my comment section saying, Rants, I was 200 pounds and CR7 inspired me and now I'm 140 pounds. I ain't seeing that.
And even then, I'd be like, how did Ronaldo inspire you? Because Ronaldo was never fat. So it's like...
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it don't make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what's he inspired you to do other than just be fruity and suspect? This is what he's inspired you to do, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's unlocked your inner lust for males. That's all he's done. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the only... It's inspired you to act a bit fruity. A bit zesty, like. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'd inspire them to admit it. I just respect it more.
Yeah, bro, it's weird, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know how many of these men I'd just be like, look, if you just admit that you fancy him, I'd be like, cool. I was saying the whole thing in 22-23 and I was beefing every single stand in our fan base. If you fancy him, you fancy him. Calm.
Yeah.
I'd respect it. Okay, cool. You've got a bit of a bias tape because you fancy this brother. All right. Whatever. We in 2025. Well, big up.
It's true, though.
Because I know where you stand.
Yeah, man, a bit weird, isn't it?
Because like more time when you speak to like some women, for example, when they like certain footballers, it is because they fancy them. Oh, and I'll be like, all right, cool. So I know you'll be a little bit more biased towards that player because you fancy them. Fine. You know where you stand with it, though.
Yeah, but these guys be trying to cover it up like it's not lust, bro. And man, know it is. Do you know what I'm saying? They want to touch his abs and that. That's what them man want to do. Do you know? They want him to pull up his shorts a bit higher, bro, so they can see his legs and that. This is what these men are on, bro.
Is that you? Have you seen that video of that guy recording like Ronaldinho when he's walking down the ends and he's just screaming at the pitch of his lungs and everything?
Yeah, no, it's mental.
That's these man. That's these man. Even with Ronaldinho, it's a bit crazy.
Yeah, no, but these man,
I ain't screaming like that. I'll be, oh shit, that's Ronaldinho. That's mad. I ain't gonna be like fucking shrieking.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not even screaming, fucking shrieking and that.
Nah,
it's crazy, man. The reactions that we get over football players is nuts.
It's brother, it's a disease, man. It's a disease. I'll be honest. People need to get over that stuff, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is the level of idolatry they speak about in the Bible, bruv.
Exactly, but they need to focus that energy into their own lives, bro. And if they did, they wouldn't be in comments beefing people about their opinion on a human being that doesn't know they exist. It's a weird way to spend valuable time in life. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, it is what it is, man. I'm glad we ironed that one out. Big up everyone inside. 1300 in the building. I'm seeing the Osimhen stuff, bro. Osimhen's trying to tweak for Man United. Big man, we don't want you. I'll be honest. Like, go Chelsea or something. Like, I don't know. You lot still want a striker, innit? What's going on with Ekitike? Is that done now? Is that not going to happen?
Nah, that one I was sure was going to drag till the end of the summer. There's way too much of a disparity in what we value him at and what Frankfurt value him at. And they're not budging. Because right now, we're the only club that's there. But Liverpool are interested. They're probably going to get more involved as the window continues to develop. Their focus for now is on completing the Wirtz transfer and everything.
Right.
So, like, because of that, and because they're expecting a bidding war, they're not lowering their valuation at all. So that's just going to keep going. We value him at around like 64, 65 million pounds. He's valued at 84 million pounds. That's nowhere near a situation that will be sorted in a few days. So, like, I already accepted that one will keep going. That one will keep going. Gittens will keep going. It's Mignon that's done.
Do you think it gets over the line though?
Don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm not sure.
And do you think Osimhen's a possibility?
Nah.
Or are you just not in? The wages are too big, innit?
Osimhen to me is a pipe dream. Right, that's the one that's a transfer I want. The fact that he's managed to push even Saudi away from him is giving me a little bit more hope. It's giving me a bit more hope Because I'm thinking, like, how you say no to Saudi unless you're thinking there's something else that you really want and you're just hoping gets through. But
Yeah,
for that, it's like,
but no one's paying him that Saudi money, bro. Do you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? No one is
Yep.
paying him that Saudi money. That's why I don't understand. What's he waiting for, bro?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know if he's been poorly advised or anything, but what I would say is, yeah, like, it just doesn't look good, bro. I'll be honest. Like, the way that this Saudi thing's been on and off, it doesn't really look good for him, bro, because it makes him look like a brother that's not serious about his career at all.
Yeah, because like what I think this is he knows that the bag he's got, he knows what the bag he's on, obviously, and he's willing to ride that out regardless of where he will be in his future. Like, because he's got the money that he's already got, it's contractually obligated to him.
Right.
So he can sit and wait and figure out his next move. And while he's doing that, he's still getting the bread. So I don't know.
Look, I'm saying Osimhen wants.
Finally, the end result is him at Chelsea.
Man saying Osimhen wants big money at Saudi, but would settle for 250, 300 in Europe. Who the fuck is paying him that? We're not. Chelsea ain't. In Europe, no one's paying Osimhen 250, 300. Impossible. He's not worth that.
That fat bag that Napoli gave him was a curse because, like, now it's just raised what he wants. He thinks that that's now his level because that's what he's on. And where I get it, because that is what you're on, no one's giving it to you. So you're a bit fucked in terms of your future because nobody is going to match that. That was Napoli's valuation for you because of how important you were to winning the title.
And they're already sick of you. Oh, 1 second, bro.
Yeah, and that's it. Now, because of that, no one else is matching it because everybody's trying to lower their wage structures, and like adding an Osimhen ruins it. Especially with the fact that you don't really know what his resale value is going to be like after the whole transfer move. So, God knows what happens with Osimhen, innit? You, man, hit the likes, though. Hit the likes. In today's fucking shit. Didn't even want to do this stream once I saw the news. I'll be so real. I'll be so damn real. But yeah, smash the likes, chat. Smash the likes. What else everyone's saying? Chelsea expect to sell one of Sanchez or Petrovic. Get Sanchez out the fucking club. Cool. I was saying TV license. What have I missed? Oh, brother. Liverpool been given a boost in their pursuit of Ekatike because of Chelsea's hesitancy in negotiate. They haven't been given a boost. Like, that was just always going to drag. Like, a builder waffling. Builder fucking waffling, bruv. Oh, fucking hell. I wavy nudge. Please don't. Please don't. I can't be asked. I really can't be asked. Because that's just jarring, man. That's jarring. I really thought we were just going to end this and just give them what they wanted at the end of it. I want to know what fee we paused on with the whole Mignon situation. I want to know what the last bid was. I haven't even checked it. I literally just woke up and I hit the like button. God knows, man. God knows.
What are you saying about Ekatike?
Yeah, he's like Jackson.
Liverpool giving a boost and that. Liverpool ain't spending on Ekatike. They just spent. They're gonna spend 100 and something million on Florian Wirtz. They can't afford both of them.
Yeah, this is another reason why this is dragging. Build our waffling. They haven't got no boost. We were never paying that amount. Like Liverpool are always around. They're gonna just like paint it out as a boost. It's not a boost. If it was a boost, they would have tried to do something. They would have tried to drop a bid. One's gonna go. That might be like saga of the summer sort of thing. So like you'll keep hearing about Ekatike more. Like as a player, more composed Jackson from what I'm seeing. If he was to sign, I think there's an even bigger chance that Jackson leaves. I did see you guys were interested in Jackson as well. I don't know, like,
yeah, bro. I ain't seen that, bro. I ain't seen that anywhere, bro. I don't believe there's any truth to that Nicholas Jackson thing, bro.
No massive like updates with him. But I heard you're interested. Villa's interested, Inter Milan, and Atletico. All 4 of you guys.
Don't know about all that, mate. Not seen it. Know what I mean, man's only seeing Gyökeres. You get me? That's all I'm seeing, bro. I ain't seen
like
nothing.
Nothing like massive in terms of news. It's just more like I know, like you guys have interest in him as well as a string of other clubs. It's genuinely to me like the Garnacho thing. We're looking at him just like a few other clubs. But the thing is, I actually think Garnacho wants to leave. I don't think Jackson's really pushing it like that. He's unhappy.
Bridges are burnt at Man United still.
Yeah, that's not the case with Jackson. Jackson's just a little bit unhappy after this season, which even that I don't get, but whatever.
I'm saying Leverkusen inquired about Garnacho. If they pursue Anthony, the deal could proceed. Bro, I just saw but bro, they were just briefing that apparently Ten Hag never wanted Anthony or something like that. So, like, why is he getting linked with Anthony now? That doesn't even make sense, bro. People just talking shit.
Build. This is the same one that dropped the Ekatike stuff earlier. Mal Wafflers.
Yeah, people just chatting shit, bro. Like, I don't believe that.
Now, when was Garnacho 38 mil?
I have no idea. But I don't believe, that Thingy don't want I mean, Ten Hag didn't want Anthony because he literally brought Anthony in and he was playing him ahead of Sancho straight away, bro. So of course he wanted Anthony. Do you know what I mean? Him and Anthony fell out after the fact. So
yeah, I thought Anthony was always playing under Ten Hag.
He was.
Yeah.
So I think people are just chatting shit, bro. I believe Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag did like Anthony, and he gave up on. He threw Anthony under the bus because he knew he needed wins. That's all it was, and he just didn't feel that he could rely on Anthony in the Premier League to get him goals, innit? And when you're under pressure as a manager, you just need to pick players that you think are going to win you games. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, big up Aaron as well. Yeah, I seen it, bro.
Big up Aaron, man.
Bro, bro, the man, there's certain man noshing off Ronaldo and the ex-players, with families. It's embarrassing. I can't even lie, bro. It's embarrassing, bro. This idol worshipping is weird. So I don't really know.
Ain't that right, bro?
Man, SEG co-owner was speaking. He said he didn't want him at that price and told United to move on. Okay, at that price. Cool, I hear that. But not wanting someone at that price is not the same as not wanting them. So now you've got him. You still need to do better with him than you actually did, which he didn't. He didn't get nothing out of Anthony. So Anthony would be stupid to trust his career in the hands of Erik Ten Hag moving forward. So I could never see Anthony playing for him again. Could never see that. So, yeah, man, United's finances may not actually be in as bad shape as many think. Brother, Jim has hoodwinked all you man, bro. We got bread, fam. You know them way there. This is what it is. Jim hoodwinked these guys, bro. This is what it is, bro. Man, them thought we are broke, and man are out here making moves, cuz. Like, I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love it.
Man United broke gimmick was always funny because I was just thinking, how?
Yeah. Nice, beautiful still. You know what I'm saying?
Man said, oh, we're broke. And then here's these brilliant plans we have for like a 90K stadium.
But this is what I'm saying. And the wickedest thing about the situation is as well, it's like when they actually broke it down, and the fact that they broke it down and they actually showed us that the money that Jim put into the club is the reason why we can spend money. All the men that were chatting shit about Jim, saying that he's the same as the Glazers and all them things there, bro. Man have to hold the humble pie thing. You get me? Like, this is what it is.
You know what it is, though? When the team ain't doing well, everything's under the scope. Everything. You make one move to the left, everyone's talking about why you didn't go right.
Yeah.
That's what always happens. I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, like Jim said, yeah, that's it. He said I put 300 million in and it's all gone and that. Then 2-2s now, it's not really gone. Like, do you know what I mean? Because it allows us to.
That's a joke. I know the chat says like the broke brother that's always got weed.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Jim's crazy, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't lie. If United do a madness, and that was 300 million of his own money, and this is what I'm saying. This is his own money, yeah. The Glazers never put their own money into Man United Football Club at any opportunity. Even when they bought the club, they bought it with loans. They didn't buy it with their own bread. So the fact that Jim, yeah, put his own cash in, yeah, and they said, yo, it wasn't Ineos money, it was his own private money. So because he's putting his own private bread into the club, you can't turn around and then say that he's the same as the Glazers, because them man would never put their hands in their own pocket. They never would. So you have to give him the benefit of the doubt at some point. You have to. So we just need to you need to wait and see what we do. You have to wait and see what we do moving forward as a club. But at the same time, yeah, the early signs are promising. They're promising for me, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting linked with the right kinds of players. And Jason Wilcox got given the director of football role, and it's a role that he deserves. So, brother, I think we're doing serious stuff, man. I can't lie. I think we're gonna be all right, man. So, I'm rating it personally, bro. I'm rating what we're doing so far, man.
You guys definitely look like it. If you get Mbuemo through the door and you get the striker that you're looking for, I hear it.
Yeah, that's it. Hold on, what? Former Juventus sporting director was working on swap deals between Douglas Luiz and Rasmus before he got sacked. Hey, brother.
That was the final straw, bruv.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, take
I
Rasmus.
said harassment. Nah, get out my club.
Do it, bro. I swear down. Do it. Please. You know what I'm saying? Please do it. Like, if we can, yeah, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy if we can do
man. Man, look, man said you're bringing in Højlund and sacked him. Fair enough.
Bro, if we can get rid of Rasmus, I'll be very, very happy.
I don't blame you, bro.
Man.
I don't know anyone with shame that would touch him with a barge pole.
One thing I would say, though, is Rasmus Højlund, yeah, like, bro, I can't lie. Douglas Luiz is a player that they clearly don't want, yeah. So because of that, I'm not trying to swap Douglas Luiz for Rasmus Højlund. You need to give us some money, man.
Give us some money. You want to negotiate with Serie A clubs for money? Oh dear.
Give us some money, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'll rather sell Rasmus Højlund.
It will give you that loan with option to buy, bro.
I know, but I'd rather you give me 20 million for Rasmus and just take him. I'm not on this loan thing, bro, because what they'll do is they'll loan and then they'll say they can't afford him and then we're dealing with him again. This is what these men always
like, yo, we're gonna need another year of him on loan.
Yep, this is what these men
they'll wait till he's got a year left and offer you 5 million in euros and not even in pounds.
You see that? I can't do this. I can't do it. So I'd rather not in it. If I'm being honest. So
I get I never want to negotiate with Serie A clubs. It drives me insane.
It's the same with these
so fucking annoying.
It's the same with these German clubs as well, bro. Like,
oh yeah, why am I not giving them their credit as well? They're the same.
They got no money. They got no money. It's like no one's got money, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, Germany and Italy, they're the ones where it's just like, you know, you're going through some bullshit when you got to negotiate with them.
100.
Their players are going to cost 3 times their valuation. Your players are going to be 3 times less.
Yep. And then it's always a loan with an option to buy and all this. Like, Interhold concrete option interest in Rasmus, but the striker wants to stay. Bruv, no, he doesn't.
Milan, these men are free transfer FC, bruv.
But that's what I'm saying. And they don't take free transfers under the age of 30 either. You know them ones. So that it's just looking mad. But bro, this spray ain't staying, fam. Like, Rasmus Højlund ain't staying at Man United. He could want to stay at Man United all he wants. He knows he ain't getting no game time here at this club. We don't want you, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Categorically, Man United do not want Rasmus Højlund. We've made it very clear that we don't want this guy. So the fact that he's coming out saying he wants to fight for his spot, what's there to fight for? There's nothing to fight for. It's over. It's over.
That's all that Rasmus knows, to be honest, with the way he plays.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, WrestleMania, bro. Like, fighting, bro. No, get out.
Now send that brother over to NXT, bro.
Yeah,
that might be the only place they'll buy him.
But that's what I mean. Man said he wants to fight for his place. Fight who? What, fight Gyökeres? Fight Mbuemo and Cunha? Bro, you're not fighting these guys. Get out, innit? Like, I'll be honest.
It's one game a week, too. I don't even know what you're hoping for. Your best bet would have been, like, make conference.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, have some shame in it. Like, have some shame in it. Because there's nothing to fight for. That there's no way you're getting back in this team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you're getting back in this team, bro. So it is what it is. Look for a new club, my brother, alongside Garnacho, bro. You man, look for a new club. Like, you're not making it at Man United. You've had 2 seasons. The second season was worse than the first season. The writing's on the wall, man. Do you know what I'm saying? The writing is on the wall. Like I said the same thing about Ten Hag as well, yeah? If Ten Hag had opposite seasons, yeah, and his first season was like his second season, and then the second season was like the first season, which was a trophy and top 4 in the second season, he could have justified having a third season. But he got worse, bro. Like in football, you're not allowed, your second season is not allowed to be worse than your first season. Because then you're gone. You're gone.
By the second season, like that's where everyone should be giving up.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen that people try run it through to the third season, so like common sense ain't too common and all that. But here we are.
This is it, bro. So to me, nah, bro, cooked. You know, nah, bro, get out of here. That's the way I see it. Get this geezer out, and it's one of them ones where we'll have a striker lined up, bro. Get us some money for him. I'd rather we take a loss, then we loan him out because we need the money. Like this is a window that I think there's opportunities to do stuff now that won't be there next year. So we just need the money. We just need the money, especially with 1 game a week here this season. We need to put everything into equipping the manager with the best possible squad for next season, because this is going to be our best opportunity that we've had in a long time here to really do something in the league with 1 game a week.
Yep.
So
one game a week is such a good advantage. We've spoke about that multiple times. So many teams have used that properly. Yep. Except us under Poch, but here we are.
There you go. So yeah, I agree. This is the most important transfer window, just based on the fact that we can, between the 1 game a week here and not needing to have a bigger squad, I think we can close the gap on a lot of teams, man, in this season if we make the right decisions. So for multiple reasons, this becomes really, really interesting. So let's not fumble and fucking keep someone like Rasmus, bro. Because 1, we need that number 9 shirt as well. Because the manager definitely wants a striker, bro. Like, and you would think that the striker that comes in is getting that shirt, bro.
That'll be another way to get him out the club, to be fair. Rip the shirt off.
Yeah. If you take that 9, the 9 off his back regardless. That's one way to fuck him.
Give him 50 or something.
Yeah, just take his shirt. Do you know what I mean? And just say, yeah, cool. This is going Jokeris, bro.
Yeah, off to the bomb squad you go, bro.
That's it. So I think that would be enough to that'd be enough to break his heart and make him want to leave. You know them one. Sometimes you got to force players' hands, bro. Take their shirt off them.
Yeah, that's what we did with Sterling. We took, as soon as Neto joined, we were like, here's Sterling's number. Find a new club. He was 100%. Still here. So yeah, it just is what it is, man.
Nah, bruv. Hey, I remember it, you lot, bro. I remember you lot showed me that the Rasmus thing, bro. Like, nah, it's crazy, bro. I actually reposted this still. I actually reposted this on my on my Twitter. I couldn't believe it. This is crazy work, you know. Like, brother, like, look at this. Bruv, look at this. He's not even looking at the ball. Bro, listen. You see what I'm saying? Bro, brother, he's not even looking at the ball at any point, you know. As soon as the ball went into my man's feet, he just started running towards the goal, like not even looking for the ball. Like, this is the kind of guy. This is the kind of guy that's wearing the number 9 shirt at Man United, bro. Like, nah, just get out. Stay and fight for your place. Don't fight.
That's horrible, bro.
Don't fight. Let it go.
Was that international duty or your post-season tour?
No. International still.
Oh, okay. I was thinking if he did that against that All-Stars team that you played last week, then fucking hell.
Yeah, nah, that's nasty.
Oh, brother.
So yeah, guys, it's one of them ones where just get this guy out of the club.
Oh, man said Hunter Hurst Højlund, I'm dead, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, man, he's awful, man. So let's just we'll fuck him off. I think he leaves, man. I think he has to come out and say that he doesn't want to leave because it puts him in a better position to bargain, innit? So yeah, man, we get that scrub out of it.
Part of me thinks it might actually have to be a loan deal first, though.
It probably is going to be a loan with an obligation to buy to an Italian team. It almost seems like he's destined to go back to Italy. So
Yeah, because he also just got to he has to do something to get his valuation up.
right.
He has to do something.
But I could just see him going
to do it at your club.
But I could see him going on loan and still failing, bro. This is the problem. Anthony went on loan and he boosted his value. I don't see Højlund like going on loan and boosting his value because even when he plays for his country, he's shit. So it's not a Man United issue; it's a him issue.
Yeah, you have to send him to like, I don't know. It'd have to be somewhere with a low level. It might not even be able to be a top 5 league. You might have to send him into the fucking Austrian league or something.
It's bad, bro.
Or like I don't know what other, the Polish league maybe. Send him over to Legia or something. I don't know. Someone in the Conference League.
I send him to Sporting in the Gyökeres deal. Not a bad idea, bro. Not a bad idea, fam. You know
Might be able to get like 10 million off with that.
Yeah, send him there on loan. And I don't know if they'll take him though, I'll be honest, but send him there on loan, innit? Going the other way in that. Because bro, I don't know. Darwin done all right over there. So I don't know. It's a thought.
These names are leaning me in the chat, bruv.
You lot are mad. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to see what happens, man. But unfortunately, this bloody window's closing. There's still gonna be speculation, guys. Anyway, so we're not gonna get a week off.
Yeah, it's a 6-day gap in it. Like, what's even the damn point?
When does the thing actually start though? It starts when on Saturday, the tournament.
The World Cup. I think it's Monday. It starts.
Okay.
Let me just check. I know. No, Sunday.
Okay.
Al Ali versus Inter Miami and Bayern versus Auckland City.
So,
okay, cool. And then we play Monday at 8 p.m.
Okay, so that's Ivan Toney and them man versus Messi and that. What time is that?
1 a.m. Sunday.
Yeah, bollocks to that, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know watch some of these games, but bro, where is the Club World Cup, guys? By the way,
US.
Oh, allow it. So that means all the games at stupid times.
No, not all of them. Not all of them. Like, we're playing 8 p.m. We there's 1 a.m. kickoffs. There's 5 p.m. kickoffs. 8 p.m. kickoffs.
All right, cool.
So like, there's one fuckery time, and like the rest are all pretty decent kickoffs.
5 and 8. Yeah, we can run 1 a.m. Absolutely not, bruv. You know them ones. I don't care who is playing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Our last group stage games against fucking Esperance de Tunis, and that's at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not watching none of those, mate. So
yeah, that's a long one, bro. The other two's at decent times, though.
That's it. And I said, yeah, United are about to submit their second bid. Yeah, but we're not going to do it before the end of today, man. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to do it before the end of today. I think that deal gets wrapped up as soon as the window reopens, but I believe it's done. Not worried about it. And then I think we need to spend the next 6 days working on getting players out, innit? That's just what it is, guys. So
hear it.
So yeah, that's it. Hey guys, who's live that we can redirect to, man? Make sure you subscribe to Lewis. The link is in the title as always. Let them know what you got coming up as well.
Yeah, we got a Mignon stream at like 4 p.m. Just gonna go through the rest of this garbage day, and yeah, that'll be it for me.
I hear it, bro. That's just bro. I know you're pissed about that, but the game is the game, bro.
It is what it is.
Yeah. That's what I mean, bro. What is this guy still doing, bro? Man like Monch, you know. What is this guy doing, bruv? I see he's live, bro. Funny guy, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up everyone inside, man. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm touching down on another milestone. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. big up everyone today. 100%. Everyone's crashing it on Chelsea today, bro. Man, bad news after bad news, bro. It happens, innit? Football's cyclical, bro. Some days you win, sometimes you lose, innit? And today's your day.
Today we lost.
Yeah, that's it. Today's your day, man. You have to hold corn in it, but you never know. You might have the last laugh in the long term, innit? So
yeah, I mean, like Petrovic is still there, but I just wanted Mignon. The better bitch was in the room, innit?
Yep.
I gotta stick with a 5 out of 10 and hope they like fucking lose a bit more weight.
That's it. So yo, big up. Hey, make sure you drop a rants raid in Monster's chat, and I'll see you guys in a bit.